how's it going, guys? Interact here. We're back with Katawa Shoujo. Last part, we actually started. Not started. We gave Lilly the trinket, and stuff went down, and then more stuff went down, and then another stuff went down, and now we're on the roof. I'm pretty sure. I guess, I don't know. I should really start loading this faster, so I shouldn't really go into all this stuff. So, as I slowly regain my vision, the surroundings finally take form. Lilly, Emmy, and Rin sit together on the rooftop. The top of the hilltop forest around Yamaku, visible past the fence around them, as if to frame the view. Ah, Hisao. Oh. Lilly and Rin give a quick nod of acknowledgement and a deep nod of greeting respectively. I need to lower down the volume. Now there's humming noises coming from this mic. I don't know what's going on with this mic because I think it dropped or something. I start walking towards the rather mismatched trio and can't help marveling at the speed with which Emmy devours the rest of her half-eaten banana. Banana. Hey, strange to see you three together like this. It seems to have been quite the day of coincidences. Emmy and Rin decided to eat on the roof just as Hanako and I decided to. You stole it. This spot was ours. No, we're not playing takesy. Possession. There, it's possessions. Simmer down. You can't steal a place in the school. I plunked myself down beside Lilly, the four of us creating a semicircle. Huh. I think she is right. You too? The butterfly is her accomplice. The butter? As I glance around, sure enough, a small yellow butterfly floats across my field of vision. So tell me, how did this butterfly help Lilly steal this spot? It scouted out our conversation and told her. Oh my god, I don't know how her mind works. I think this is how I feel like. I think this is how my friends feel like when I start talking about random crap. I should have known better than to expect some sound reasoning from Rin. Regardless, I guess it wouldn't hurt to play along. You telling me she can talk to butterflies? There are people who can talk to horses, called horse whisperers, and dog whisperers too. You know, those people that have their own shows apparently, and just like, hey, I want to speak to dogs, and then somehow the dog pay attention to what the guy does, and then once the owner tries, everything goes down, and like, the dog's like, no, I want the dog whisperer to do it. Lilly must be a butterfly whisperer. I bury my head in my hands as Emmy rounds on her strange companion. She doesn't seem to share Rin's sense of humor. Whispers don't work like that. Emmy and Rin continue their banter as I turn to Lilly, who's busily finishing off her small box of curry and rice. I do not like curry. Curry's weird, with a pair of wooden chopsticks. What? So what brought you up here anyway? A little fresh air every now and again doesn't hurt. What? Emmy breaks off from her vain attempts to introduce the concept of logic to Rin. That was why we came up here too. Something tells me it was her idea alone, and that Rin only got dragged up here on Emmy's whim. Then again, the same could probably be said of Lilly and Hanako. Now, we can share. Freaking, I completely forgot who says that a lot. The creaking of the door to the roof can be heard as soon as she says the words. A moment of silence falls over us as everyone's attention focuses on the figure appearing from it. Better not be Misha. Oh. Hanako slowly walks over to us, her eyes pinned to the ground. That was really creepy animation, I have to say. She's like slowly creeping in. Slightly ruining the attention she's attracting. She tenses just barely when her eyes meet Rin's. She looks really, really unamused. I can't help raising an eyebrow as she walks over to us and sits next to me, doing her utmost to avoid looking up, even as she brings her cafeteria bread. I can't speak, and it's 1 o'clock right now. Brings her cafeteria bread to her mouth. So how do you and Emmy know each other anyways? Emmy's somewhat well known around the school for her athletic ability. While that's true, she's the fastest member of the track and field club by some margin, even beating Miki Miura at the track meet last week. Mikimura. Ah, that tan girl from the front of my class. Considering her height and toned body, being able to beat her is quite an accomplishment. Well, you are pretty short. Looking over to Emmy, it's very clear she's well aware of this fact as she beams proudly. So Hisao, what was your score in English? Oh no, oh, ouch. No comment. Boo? Oh no, don't you dare start doing the squiggly lines over. Squiggly lines are like the worst enemies to me in this entire visual novel. She puffs her cheeks and pouts, but it doesn't take long for her to bounce back. Alright, if I tell you mine, you have to tell me yours, deal? Fine, that's a fair trade. Okay, on account of three, we both say our results. 1, 2, 3. Wait, what? 32. I would definitely do that. I'd be a mischievous grin. I would definitely do that. I would totally do that. If somebody asked you what I got, I was just like, I would definitely. He did a smart move. Evil. Demon be gone. Demon be gone. You said it, not me. Still, the fact that you managed an even lower score than me is kind of amazing. Grr. Ha. Ha. She looks and sounds like a small terrier growling at an intruder. I can't say it's the most threatening sight I've seen. Either way, scoring higher than 32 isn't something to boast about, much less scoring below it for any subject. Yes, Lilly. We know. Oh wait, no, wait. Sorry, Lilly. I could help you with your English if you'd like. It would be my pleasure to. No, that's fine, but I appreciate the thought, really. Lilly looks slightly deflated, her hopes of imparting her knowledge dashed. Judging from the badly hidden laughter of the rest of us, neither she nor Emmy seem to have garnered too much pity. What? Don't tell me! As I sit happily laughing though, I feel my voice suddenly cut off as my chest clenches. Oh no, you forgot to take your pills. I sit in silence for a few seconds, all my concentration forced on my heartbeat. It's only a small pain, but the ache feels like it's growing. Oh no! Breathe deeply. Breathe deeply. I glance upward to try and keep at least some of my attention on my surroundings, to see Emily? Well, Emmy suddenly freezing when she notices the expression of pain on my face out of the corner of her eye. Hey Hisao, are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. No, you're not. I look back down and redouble my efforts to try and stay calm, clenching my fist to try and dull the pain. Nuh-uh. It takes a short time, but the pain, thankfully, begins to fade. When I look back up, there's only silence and pensive faces. Again! I look up and just see Rin just like, what? Faces to be seen. I guess I'd better explain myself. Arrhythmia. I'm fine. It's just a heart flutter. Are you sure? Should we get the nurse? Taking her cue, Hanako quickly picks herself up and begins to dash to the door. What? Hanako, what? Wait, what? That's like, get the nurse now. Hanako, stop. Lilly, I'm fine. You look like a wet, wrinkled tomato. Huh? Okay, I never seen a wet, wrinkled tomato. I've seen a wrinkled tomato before, but not a wet one. I don't want to know what a wet, wrinkled tomato looks like. As I bring my hand to my forehead, I can feel the beads of sweat gathered on it, and dab them off with my cuff. You need cufflinks, that's what you need. Thanks, I told you, I'm fine. I'm just kind of fragile, I guess. Then, wow, this music. Fuck. The entire atmosphere is changed from one of gaiety to downcast faces, the situation being too awkward for anyone to know exactly how to react. Well, she doesn't. Well, I guess she speaks her mind most of the time. And of course, the whole thing is thanks to me. It just had to happen now, around others. Oh, Emmy? Huh? She looks up a box of juice halfway to her mouth. What? I haven't told you of my score yet, have I? Wait, they're all in the same classes? What? Yeah, well, you're a half foreign, so your score doesn't count anyway. Lifting an eyebrow, I inquisitively turned to Lilly. What was your test result anyway? She gives a cheeky grin. 100. God dang it, I knew it! 100%, perfect score. No way, all I can do is hang my mouth open and wonder. Considering those tests are insane, even for some native speakers, I can only imagine she's gone and done something like committing to mind part of the dictionary. A gift for rote memorization, maybe. That's... See, only someone part 4 and could get a score that good. See... Lilly and I grin at Emmy's expense, her reaction identical to mine when I first tripped on that little landmine. Lily's foreign ancestry does raise a point though. Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great. That's right. You leave tomorrow for Scotland, don't you? That's correct. Emmy heard some rumors about it. It seems word spreading quickly, considering I only told a friend in my class a couple of days ago. This is why you never tell people that what you're doing. It must be so nice to go halfway around the world on a holiday. Holiday! Hey, could you buy me something while you're there? Don't be too shy now. Lily gives a light-hearted giggle, evidently fully expecting Emmy's bluntness. The rest of the lunch continues much the same as before, the jotness from before my heart flooded, thankfully returning in full. That was a close shave. Legitimately, you need to shave your armpit. No, I'm just kidding. As everyone files off with the appropriate farewells, only Lily and I are left. Hey, Lily. She packs the last of her things into her bag and clips it shut, before perking her head up slightly. Thanks for breaking the silence back there. I kind of wanted to stop it, but didn't really know how to. As much as I'd like to sound less Morse about it, the letter from yesterday, screwing up a test so badly in class, and now my heart make things very hard indeed. She gives an indulgent smile and nods. I hope she hasn't picked up on it, but knowing her, it's unlikely that she hasn't. Emmy's strong, but only human. We do worry about you, Hisao. Only, hold on. Why would I worry you? Her smiling face collapses before becoming uncomfortably serious. Hisao, we are not ignorant of your situation. Unlike? She suddenly cuts herself short, unsure of whether she should say what she intends to. I give a weak smile and rest my hand on her shoulder. Though it's enough that I worry about it. I don't want you all to shoulder my burden. But if you all worry about it, I have to worry about your worrying. Oh, god dang it, 3. If that makes sense. I'm fine, okay? For a moment she looks to be lost in thought, carefully pondering how to react. Hisao, do you have any paper left from your food's packaging? I think so. I'll just check. Food packaging! Who? What? I rummage around in my bag for the leftovers from lunch, eventually finding a paper square for my sandwich's package. Wow. Why do you keep... Oh, wait a second. There's no garbage can on the roof. They should fix that. My eyebrow raised and my expression rather quizzical, I gently placed the square into Lily's hand. Without another word, she brings her fingers around it to feel out its edges. This should be large enough. What? With both of us seated on the roof, the minutes to the lesson ticking away, she proceeds to lay the item on the ground and begin her work in earnest. Wrapped in silence, I watch her fingers move about on the small square with amazing dexterity. A small fold here, a large fold there, her fingertips keep a slow but sure pace. Looking up, her expression is calm and placid. The fact her face is pointed well above the sheet in front of her makes the sight of her work all the more curious. Her shoulders slump a bit after finishing one final fold, her work apparently done. It's only when she holds the item up in her hands that I realize what it is. What is it? Oh, it's an origami! It's a swan! That's a swan. Oh, no, a swan. It's a crane. A small origami crane. Light brown thanks to the packaging used. The result looks quite delicate and precise. You can do origami? I taught myself how to do it when I was younger. Wow. It improved my dexterity a bit. Huh. Well, I guess that's how she kinda got used to, feeling stuff. A little baffled, I carefully take the small bird from her pale cupped hands as if it would break from the slightest breath. It seems to be folded quite well and holds its shape easily. Man! We both grab our bags and head out the door, Lily extending her cane as she does so. I hold Lily's handiwork up to my face for further inspection while we walk down the hallway, her hand running along the silver handrails for orientation. I like those handrails, those look fancy. God dang it, car! As she taught herself, or if she taught herself origami to— wow, why is there so many cars going by? To improve her dexterity with the use of her hands, meaning so much to her given condition. Ah, so that's it. I smile as I realize the bird's meaning. Everyone here has had to find their own ways of dealing with their conditions. You aren't alone here when you have problems. Thanks, Lily. I appreciate it. I appreciate this. She gives a sweet smile and a nod, not using words where none need to be used in her typical manner. All I ask is that you take care of yourself, Hisao. Don't worry, I will. You forgot you need to take your pills. Promise? Promise. You know, all promises will be broken someday, as what I learned in a anime that I've been watching. Actually, it's my third time actually watching the anime. It's a really good anime, I have to say. It's just like, I just like the story. And with that, we part ways. If you guys don't know what it is, it's High School of the Dead. Search it up. A lot of people might think it's something different. Alright, to be honest, I don't know what annoys me more. The fact that I could die at any moment, or the fact that everyone knows that. I guess I'll just take each day as it comes, as the unexpected present in my hand reminds me I'm not alone here. Even though I may be like this, I'm not alone. If anyone worries, I'll smile. I'll smile enough for all their worries to go away. I do that a lot, actually. Well, I don't smile, I laugh a lot. That's kind of like smiling, I guess. But I always do that, just like, you know, I hide away my problems away from school and whatnot. Yeah. And whatnot, so I guess that kind of makes sense. The moment, I completely skipped the, and it does. Oh my god, the moment the bell rings out, a collective sigh of relief comes from everyone. I need to disconnect my SP. Yeah. Much of the morning's been taken up by a droning lecture of stoichiometry, a topic entirely unbefitting of the unsufferable heat permeating the classroom. Well, you guys need an AC, and an AC would be a good idea. Knowing that attempting to teach anything more would be an excuse in futility, Mateo gives up and begins clearing the teaching materials from his desk for the day. As meaningless banter starts filling the classroom, I notice Hanako getting up and coming to my desk. She's been a lot less withdrawn lately, something which gives me a small measure of satisfaction. Huh, hello Hisao. At least she's— wow. Hey, want to go pick up Lily then? It's close to the time when she'd need to get going if she's going to make the flight. About that. She said she might be held up a bit by her classmates. I suppose that makes sense. Her class usually gets off a little earlier than ours, so Lily would normally have just come to our classroom. Her class must be sending her off. Well, never mind. We can wait outside for our classroom for once, right? She gives a small giggle before nodding. I don't trust— Why did they torture me this way? The two of us were taking our things and leaving for 3-2's classroom. Sit on the handrail. Do it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun, they say. When we reach our destination, I stop in idle amusement at the scene inside. One of the shorter girls from the class has Lily wrapped in an enthusiastic hug, her head no higher than Lily's chin. Her other friends, of which there are several, are gathered around her as well. Lily simply smiles kindly and hugs her back. I guess Lily must be pretty popular compared to Shizune's harsh but fair dictatorship of 3-3. Lily seems more like a mother figure for 3-2. To say nothing of her height and looks, Kenji's pointedly cool demeanor as he packs up his things at his seat in the back corner of the— well, that's expected— of the classroom is expected. He's no doubt far from a fan of the fuss being made about Lily's leaving. Looking beside me and seeing Hanako following my gaze, I decide to finally enter the classroom. The room! Afternoon, Lily. It's just me and Hanako. Hanako withers noticeably when exposed to the din being made around Lily. Try as she might, I doubt she'll ever completely get over her social anxiety. Hello. Lily manages to work out our position reasonably well. Her classmate detaching herself without a second word. A look of slight exasperation is written on Lily's face, though I can't say I blame her. Hello, Hisao, Hanako. Oh, do we have much time before the flight leaves? I give a quick glance at my watch. Do you have a watch? Taking the trip to the airport into account, there is a good 10, maybe 15 minutes left, while still allowing for contingencies. Yeah, we still have a few minutes to kill. I wouldn't worry about missing it yet. Is this Hanako? Classmate! Uh-oh. I think we just inadvertently became entangled in Lily's social web. The girl is probably part of the legally blind faction of the class at Kenji. Given her almost window pane-like spectacles, her short, roughly cut hair gives her a look that fits her excitable expression. Hello, she takes Hanako's hand and pulls it up and down enthusiastically. What? I really don't get how girls can be so social to someone they only know as the friend of a friend. While Hanako exchanges nervous greetings, I look around the room for my short and overdressed next-door neighbor. Try as I might, he seems to have slipped out of the classroom without anyone noticing. For a moment, I tried to think of a possible career path that could reasonably benefit from his single skill, before putting my mind to more pertinent matters. God dang, I can't even speak. Lily seems pleased, if somewhat guarded by the enthusiasm Hanako's suddenly excited from those around her. She might not see it, but Hanako's much less panicked about the affair than I anticipated. Well, yeah, because they're like legally blind, dude. They're like, oh, I need to go up and my foot stomped. That felt weird. Nope. Shuffling my way through the gaggle of classmates, I eventually managed to reach her. Don't worry, Hanako's fine. Thank you. I thought she might be overwhelmed by them. Don't worry, we'll be gentle. What? Both of us grimace in unison. Hanako's nervous grin stays placid on her face as another couple of girls moves in to meet her. It's kind of amazing that even just a month ago, she'd never been able to cope with a situation such as this. Even when I first met her, the two of us completely alone, she sprinted away from the library. So, got everything you need? It's all packed. I just have to go by my room to pick it up. On the way in, Hanako and I need to change. I guess we'd better get going then, Hanako. Hanako's head flicks up towards us in a flash, her face rather unmistakably appreciating the chance to extricate herself from the small group gathered around her. Coming. Wow. What is... That's how they... Oh wait, that does not look like an airport. It looks like a hospital mostly. The long taxi ride to the airport is surprisingly pleasant, despite the three of us being rather squished together to fit in the small back seat. On the other hand, maybe despite isn't the right word. Lily pays the fare to the driver as we file out, Hanako's eyes flittering left and right. Thankfully, there aren't too many people around, most of them being inside the main building rather than milling around outside. Oh no! No! It is hard to spot Akira and Hideaki leaning against a fence while talking to pass the time. A large black travel bag, complete with wheels and travel handle, leans against the fence alongside them. Hideki's the first to notice us, pointing us out to Akira, who gives an overenthusiastic wave. Hey, what? I grab Lily's travel bag for her as we go to meet the two, earning a nod of appreciation. I've got all my stuff here. You got yours? Plane ticket as well? Don't worry, I have everything. You? Yep, all ready to go. Not without some problems along the way, I might add. Oh! He looks possessed! He's possessed! She looks evil. Possession. The snide remark has his head roughly dragged around by a very firmly clamped on hand. Haha, yeah, I kinda sorta forgot it was in my trousers pocket. Trousers that I put in the wash. What? Oh no. Don't worry. Did you know you can print out tickets if you order online nowadays? It's really cool. Well, no, I didn't. I really did not know you could do that. Hideki's pained expression says that this wasn't a solution found quickly. It could have been worse, I guess. We'd better start off then. Check-in would be ready by now. Yeah, you're right. There's a certain amount of wistfulness in both their voices. To say nothing of the people left behind meeting their family again after all these years would be big for them. Oh, Lilly. Hanuko wraps Lilly in a gentle hug to say goodbye, one which is warmly reciprocated. Oh, reciprocated. Lilly and I share a brief hug afterward, each of us saying our goodbyes. Beside us, Akira and Hideki break off from a small hug and a word or two between them. It would probably look quite nice if not for the almost comical height difference between the two. Lilly takes a hold of her sister's arm once all that needs to be said and farewells is said, the two walking past the huge glass doors. Goodbye, Hisao, Hanako. Exclamation point! See ya! Don't do anything stupid, shorty. Ha! You're shorty. Sucks to be you. We wave at them until they disappear from sight in the throng of people moving about inside, and then we're alone. Well, that's that. I tend to see Hideki already beginning to walk off. See ya. Where's he going? Oh, what a punk. He throws a hand into the air in a manner I'd expect of Akira. In the end, it's just Hanako and I left standing outside. I rest my hand on her shoulder. She absent-mindedly gazes towards the front doors of the building, as if she might catch a glimpse of either of the two before they disappear. Don't worry, the time will pass fast. Hey, that rhymed. God dang it, stop rhyming. She hesitates for a moment, but eventually nods. With the scorching heat of the summer sun beaming down on us, we make our way to the nearby bus stop. It's strange, really. Just when I begin to see Lilly differently, she leaves on what almost feels like a pilgrimage to the past. In a way, though, that's just what I've been doing since coming to Yamaku. I can't read. I'm reading like a 5-year-old. As much as I may reflect on everything that's happened to me, I really am hardly unique. Everyone has their own circumstances and separate paths to get where they are now. But yet, I still can't really work out how I should proceed. My life may have practically been reset, and I still can't find anything that satisfactorily fills the role. Wow, that's a loud car again. I still feel in myself. Maybe Lily's leaving will be a good thing for me. Without her to lean on, I'll need to do more for myself. I'll have to be there for Hanako as well. It feels strange to have so much changing so quickly after my months in that hospital that seemed to exist so separately from reality, but that's all the more reason for me to keep focused. I can't let any opportunity slip out of my fingers in an attempt to rebuild my life. Yeah, that's the best way to do. Why is it glowing? Is it new path? Oh, hey, look, that's Hanako's hand right there. Present. I swear to God, if it's Act 3's future, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Yeah, progress! No, not really. I rest my chin on my hand as I absent-mindedly look out the window. Yet another of Mito's lectures droning on and on as if it were endless. The summer sky is almost alluring in its bright cerulean splendor. Only the odd passing cloud breaks up the deep blue expanse. This feeling of longing is probably the outdoors side of me yearning to escape. Jump out the window. Nakai, could you answer this? That side of me's lost to the past now, though. In that case, I think it would use the suffix A-N-E suffix, correct. Moving on, the suffix for. As my attention towards Mito slips once again, I spot Misha giving me an enthusiastic thumbs up. Shut up, Misha! Shut up! And nod at her to settle her down. God dang. It's been a handful of days since Lilly left for Scotland. Days which have passed relatively peacefully. Life largely continued as usual, in contrast to what I expected. While thoughts of her have danced around on the edge of my mind since she left, present events managed to subdue them, at least for the time being. So I find myself idly chatting with Hanako as usual when lunchtime finally rolls by. Are the later ones in the series good as well? Not really. You were probably best off just sticking to the original. His little books didn't live up to it, other than maybe God Emperor. Thanks, I wasn't really sure if... Oh, god damn it! As Hanako steps to the side, I see Shizune stride up in her typically businesslike manner, flanked by her ever-present bright-haired shadow. Ugh. Try as I might, I can't read any hint of their intent from their faces. Shizune's poker face and Misha's seemingly boundless cheerfulness are a devilish combination. Morning, Shizune, Misha. Hi. I accentuate the greeting with a nod to Shizune in order to get the point across. She promptly and curtly returns to the gesture to both of us. I swear to God, you say hi. I swear to God. It's been a long while since I've really talked to either of them. For a while I thought they might be avoiding me, but I eventually came to the conclusion that Shizune... I did not mean to stop it. I went to pause. So, I completely forgot what I was reading, so it's been a long while since I've really talked to either of them. For a while I thought they might be avoiding me, but I eventually came to the conclusion that Shizune really isn't the type to do so. Well, she is the class representative. Damn, okay, I'm gonna end it off. No. Morning. Shichan says that Mito wants to see you sometime. Because of this statement, my face contorts as if I just eaten spoiled food, giving Misha no end of amusement. Oh, ha ha ha! Anyone think you were in trouble, Hichan? God dang it! You may not be aware of it, but you have the least to worry about out of anyone in the class. What an unexpected vote of confidence! Even Hanako nods hesitantly to affirm the point. Thanks. I'll keep that in mind. There was something I wanted to ask you though. And what that might be, Chan. I have a feeling this won't go over well, but here goes. Is there any reason why you and Lilly don't get along? It seems like even a little civility would help you both in your duties. Duties! Shizune's cold stare after Misha happily signs the word stops me in my tracks. In hindsight, I really could have worded that better. Uh-oh. Out of the corner of my eye, I'm sure I see Hanako move back just a little. Thankfully, Shizune notices this and lets her temper dissipate. As she forcefully runs her hand through her hair to let off steam, perfectly on cue, Misha begins interpreting the second Shizune's arms begin to move. I would say that such matters aren't relevant to you, but since you seem to have befriended Lilly... She pauses to adjust her glasses, evidently attempting to articulate her point in the best possible manner. This is not good. While I assume the same of her, I cannot call my own views on the matter unbiased. Suffice to say, we were closer before than we are now. Shizune makes a quick gesture to Misha to stop her from interpreting, then has a quick meeting with her before proceeding. The fact that the two can't communicate so easily yet so secretly right in front of us is slightly disconcerting. Hanako seems to share my curiosity at the proceedings, looking on with thinly masked interest as they finish their conversation. Misha looks slightly deflated. I guess her opinion on the matter wasn't followed. Shichan says you shouldn't ask Lilly about it, as she doesn't want to be the one that gets you involved. Oh well. I'll just have to ask her after she gets back. At least I get some information out of Shizune. The two having been so on close terms means that they weren't always at each other's throats, or at least not quite to this extent. I understand. Thanks anyway. With a nod and a farewell, the two break away and walk out the door, no doubt headed straight for the student council room to play. What? Oh god. Good. Okay, never mind. Could have gone worse, I suppose. Hanako lets out a long breath, relieved at the confrontation's resolution. I can't say I blame her. I'll see you later then. Yeah, I'll meet you in the tea room. See ya. Okay, I'm gonna end it off here. I don't like after everyone walks. Okay, I think I should be good. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, I hope you guys have a great day. Lilly, that's my thank you, Hisao. Thank you. I love this music. For your present. Have a nice day in school. I love this music. Oh crap. Should I have put such a game? Okay. Cool. And with that, she disappears behind her door and gently closes it.